Filling out, taking flights. Life on the edge is the way that yogi life. No fun if I can't do 100 through the lights. Probably the only way that I can live and feel alive.
Guys, we're gonna be doing an impromptu. I'm gonna put this in the Instagram thing into the Beat Can podcast, and maybe I can get my cohorts to
jump on.
See, I'm doing something nice here. Let's see here. We're gonna put that in there.
Morbic, I likes watermelon.
Well, so do I, but like I said, the black guys, they always get pissed at me. I eat too much. You imagine me at a black gathering and shit like that? They probably lynch me. They would.
Road rage. I think the reason I talk to Mike Ball more than my family and neighbors is Mike Ball isn't annoying as fuck.
There you go. If Mike and Chino is in there, I put you guys the link into the Instagram account. Jump on, guys. We'll see if they're even listening now.
I know Mike is.
I know Mike is, but we got to get Chino on there too. You know, Chino's a funny fucker. Hey, Mikey, how you doing, you lazy fuck?
Lazy is the word you're going to use.
How you doing?
Oh man, I was doing all right until you making some crazy accusations.
Well, you know, I didn't get the freaking thumbnail until like 2 minutes before this show.
Well, I'm gonna admit I didn't realize that I was 100% responsible for every thumbnail. That was not written down somewhere that, hey, Mike, you're doing all the thumbnails. If that would have happened, then sure. Be honest, you did not ever ask me to do all of them.
I guess assumption is the mother of all fuck ups.
Hey,
huh?
Well, that's the thing is if you assume, you know what they say, it makes an ass out of you and me.
So
we want a big ass. By the way, I got a premiere me and Mike's new intro for Mondays. You know, I really love this stuff.
Yes, sir.
That's what happens when you send me over a video with no sound. I have to put my own to it.
Yeah,
where's
right
Chino at, man?
In the chat room talking about pineapples make you taste better. I love women who eat pineapples.
I love women that suck dick, but that's just me. Now get your chewy ass into here, man. I gave you the link in our Instagram stuff. So are you a lonely person there, Mike?
Very not. Nope. I could be completely by myself and totally be content. But I think that comes down to being comfortable in your own skin.
That's because he jacks off a lot. That's probably what the problem is. That's why.
Nah, I'm not gonna admit to that. No, I don't do what you do, Hollywood.
What's that?
Well, you whack it off because you only last couple of times and you get it like once a week. You know, I'm over here. I have a nice, beautiful thing over here that I'm having fun with. You know, so I don't know.
Well, you know, when you're young, you do that kind of stuff.
I don't need to do none of this because I got a woman. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's a lying motherfucker. He's out there jerking that shit 2 or 3 times a day.
Oh yeah.
Don't lie.
You don't think that she feeling as she wants to get with me as much as I want to get with her?
I don't know, man. I think, you know, she dreams of like freaking Hector or Hernandez or something when she's with you. She got.
He's over here capping, guys. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry.
She's envisioning Chino.
Chino says he's right here.
Get into you can come in here.
That's why I gave you the link.
Sent to you. The link was sent to you on Instagram. Yeah, see, there you go.
Rosie.
He just got set up over there at work, so he's putting up his laptop and stuff.
So what do you think about this loneliness stuff, man?
Lonely, I mean, it's kind of funny how you were saying it earlier, Hollywood. Isn't it funny how it always comes down to therapy at the end of the day, or a psychiatrist or something like that? And yeah, I do think it does come down to that because a lot of people are not comfortable in their own skins. Like I was saying about myself, I'm okay being by myself. I'm content being by myself. And everyone in my own family knows that, even my old lady. Like, I'm not going to be lonely, at the end of the day. I'm okay.
Do you ever feel like you're on vacation when she's out of the house? Because I
absolutely. 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 1000%. Please go to the grocery store. Yes. I got it. Yes. I start blasting the music. The freaking, the entire house is a party for me, just for me. You know what I mean? It's awesome.
He's hopping around naked on one foot,
And I mean, and even in the babies, they're enjoying the music and stuff, but when mom's around, she don't like any of that.
That's what you get marrying a Latina, man.
They are kind of wild. I'll tell you that. It's different breed.
Just think, when you guys get older, she's gonna really beat your ass.
Well, I don't know.
Dude, she does have him in check, though. She does. She has his ass in check, man.
Hey, it is what it is. We keep each other in line.
No, he's sitting over here. I try calling. Oh, you gotta be quiet. The babies are sleeping. She'll get pissed at me. I'm
Hell
like,
yeah. Hell
dude,
yeah.
She's dragging him around.
The thing is, what he didn't know is on that call, I was being texted, blown up by my chick. Like, shut the hell up. The baby's trying to sleep. The baby's trying to sleep.
She put him in check.
And I'm like, Jesus, like, Hollywood, I can't be talking right now, like, really loud. Like, I'll call you later. If you wake up the baby, mama's not happy. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you what, Mike's out there. Yeah, man, I'm the man of the house. Right in the background, she's saying, "What you are? Who are you? What you think?"
Right? Okay.
And then when you get off,
whatever you think.
You get off. She's over there kicking your ass. Is what's happening. I know Latinos, man. I do. I know them.
What they like is chanclas. They like taking out their chanclas and throwing them at you. You know what I mean?
Well, you got that right. I think Pancho just said he added you to Instagram.
Oh, hell yeah. I'll get you right back, Pancho. Absolutely.
What the hell? I didn't get asked to be on Instagram.
So she don't get fangirled as much as me. What do you think? Do you think Mike has the pants in the family, or does his old lady?
His old lady.
Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute that you guys actually think that. That's beautiful.
You see how pissed off he gets?
I've got to smile.
No, he gets pissed off down in dirty. He's like, dude, man, why are they talking about my nuts being in my
No, I'm more pissed off that we're not doing our damn show, but that's all right.
We're doing it right now.
Oh, where in the hell's Chino?
Don't ask me.
I don't know. He just typed in, "I'm coming," so we better give him a minute to clean up.
He ain't like me. I'm quick.
Yeah, I'm quick. I get on here. I just go. You know what I mean? There is no.
See how easy it is just to go right into the Beatcan podcast?
Yes.
Now you just stop being pissed off, you little shit. It's not my fault he ain't here. By the way, what was our topic for Beatcan?
Evolution of motorcycles.
Evolution of motorcycles.
Uh-huh.
That is a good freaking topic right there. I like that one.
Yeah,
I'm a gearhead.
I want to be able to do like a whole obvious episode on it. And I sent you a really cool thumbnail, I thought, anyways. I mean, you could tell me it looks like ass, but I think it looks cool.
It looks like your ass.
Wow. Okay.
I'm just playing.
So are we like talking?
Go into my room now.
Are we like talking 1903 and up? What are we talking about here?
Yes.
Yeah, all the way through.
Are we talking Harley? We talking Triumph, Suzuki? What?
Harley.
Oh, it always goes back to the Harley, man. You know what? I think a lot of people get butthurt because that's what we talk about is Harley Davidson.
I'm glad they get butthurt then.
What do you mean?
I'm glad if they're getting butthurt over us talking Harley Davidson. First of all, we come from the club scene from early days to now. Why wouldn't we be talking about Harley Davidson and American-made motorcycles? Why would I want to talk about some Suzuki that I've never even sat on? I've never sat on a. What about
our listeners that are from Japan and shit like that? You're pissing them off, man.
There's a lot of believe it or not, there's a lot of Harleys in Japan.
Yeah, but there's more Suzukis.
Yeah, of course, but that's not necessarily the audience that we're targeting. We're targeting our audience that is this kind of stuff? Why would you want to deviate away from what our people would like to, you got to think about them, not about us.
This is true.
Chino says he's struggling trying to jump on. Honey, wipe your hand off so you can use both.
We got Midwest Chopper Fest on, man.
Hey,
there you go, right
that's
there.
Awesome. Much love and respect, you guys. You guys threw an amazing event.
A kick-ass party, man. It was.
I'm so glad that you guys recorded that and you guys were able to go live there. Like
the only thing that I missed, I really did miss this at the Chopper Fest, is the old 70s CB 750 choppers. I would have loved to see one of them. The CB 750s.
All of that kind of stuff. You're gonna have to come to the West Coast to see all that. It's understandable.
Well, yeah, that's true. Hey, we got Chino, we got Chewy, everybody's favorite Jesus on right now.
No, I guess this is China's
not even Mexican.
10 out of 10 right here.
There's the 10 out of 10 right there.
There's China's 10 out of 10.
But I'm not even a 10. Maybe a 4 on a good day.
Maybe a 4. Yeah, there's humility.
What do you mean you got to go out on the West Coast a lot to see the CB 750s?
I'm saying to see any type of motorcycles that you want to get crazy.
Do you know
with,
what I'm actually talking about when it comes? You don't know what I'm talking about. CB 750s.
No, I have no idea what it is.
And what the fuck are you doing bringing motorcycles up to me if you don't know what a CB 750 is?
Well, I'm sorry, I'm not I'm not born back in boomer time.
Hey,
sorry about it.
Dude.
Sounds like a crotch rocket. Oh wait, CB 750. You mean like a Honda?
Yeah, like probably a Honda.
Oh my God!
Chopper, right?
You don't know what a CB 750, 4-car freaking chopper front end.
Yeah, you usually stick that in a pucko frame, right? In the 70s.
Oh my God!
Chopper Fest
70s or 80s.
There was one there and 2 BSA there.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I gotta go look at the picture. You know what it was? I was so busy looking at the freaking flathead or the knuckle. That was the problem.
Is that everybody?
Huh?
I don't know. I'm hearing like an echo from you.
Yeah, no, you guys are going in and out of audio right now. It's weird.
Okay, go ahead.
Someone getting yelled at?
I'm trying to show you guys what a CB 750 is.
Okay,
here.
so you're okay. I'm glad that you're looking it up for us. So I got Beezer in the comments. He says, Mike, maybe you should sit on a CBR T00 one time, and 000 or whatever. And take it to the top of third gear, you'll shit your pants. The thing is, man, is like I've never sat on anything other than Harley.
Okay, here you go, Mike. You see that right there?
Yeah, I've seen those.
That is a CB 750, man.
Yeah, old 1970s bike.
Look how
that
many
is a CB 750.
Okay, look how many goofies were riding those. Look how many goofies.
Dude,
you know what I mean? Don't bring
party
up motorcycles with me when you're showing goofies like that with me. Don't do that. don't ever disrespect me like that again.
Dude, you are the one with one
talking
leg.
to my boy all wrong.
More
Say it again, and I'll stab you in the face inside of your mind.
You got to remember, back then Harleys weren't that big, man. Yeah, we had a lot of the old timers riding the Harleys, but Triumphs, BSAs, and
they were really riding everything back then. I mean,
it
wasn't so focused like nowadays. I think it's way ultra focused on like Harley or nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you got to remember the freaking you guys look at these trikes as they're something, but those ain't real trikes.
Morbic made a point earlier in the chat, like a few minutes ago, saying how, motorcycles started from a bicycle with an engine and it went full circle. And you see a lot of motorcycles, like a lot of engines on bicycles now than they've probably seen back in the beginning.
You're very true on that one.
That's what Morbic wanted to point out.
You're damn right on that.
Yeah, it's just you. I don't hear
Audio
echoes.
is
No, you definitely go in and out, China. It's weird. I don't know why. It's
sounding
something going on.
satanic.
But yeah, I
Cool.
definitely see it.
Now I'm going to show you an actual trike that I believe. Okay, this is the type of trikes that I knew. Hold on,
Like
let me
the
get
custom ones, not the Harley Davidson ones.
No,
Have you
I'm
seen
talking
trikes
about
that got,
the real ones. Hold on, I'm going to get it up here.
Okay.
I call
see
them the
trikes
real
at
ones.
the Chopper Fest.
You know what? I was too enamored by the pre 84s that I should have looked better. I should have.
Well, did you?
I just went
You
to
went
a
up and
Chopper
down the
Fest.
lineup with the camera.
These
so-
are the trikes that I remember coming up in the scene, not these bullshit ones that Harley Davidson sells to people.
Got you.
These are the ones I remember.
Oh wow,
Ooh, that looks fucking.
that's
good.
insane.
Those
like
were
a
the
dune
ones.
buggy.
Look at those drag wheels, bro. Like that's
These
crazy.
things had 350 Chevy motors in them, man, and Volkswagen.
That's crazy.
It looks like a Harley had a baby with like a sand rail. Just
Yeah, no, that's crazy. That looks
Seriously, you know what? One of the clubs out there here is Brothers of the Third Wheel.
fun. And they all
and-
ride those.
Those are the kind of shit you had. Some of these that had like fucking 15-foot front ends on them. Here's another one.
Whoa, what in the hell, dude? That looks like. You know what those look like? Do you remember those when you're riding those?
Easy Rider?
No, you remember when you're riding those? I'm trying to remember when you're riding them as kids. You know the big wheels. You know, it looks
Yeah.
like those big. It looks like a motorized big wheel. You know what I mean?
These are the trikes I remember.
Like
Here,
this is insane.
This was really popular around here.
See, this is something I would totally ride myself. I wouldn't ride a Harley trike unless I really, really, really had to. But honestly, I would way rather have that if I was going to ride a trike.
Do you think you'd be wet between the legs shining with one of them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty rad.
You imagine having a freaking 350 as an engine on one of them.
I can't imagine the G force that you get when you just punch it. You know what I mean? Like that's got to be a lot of power,
imagine popping a wheelie on that.
dude. I mean, you saw the drag wheels on that first trike. I mean, Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean, there was like no clearance on the ground for it. There was just
Now
all
compare that to modern times.
Oh boy.
That.
Oh yeah. See, no.
That
So
just makes me look like I have back problems and knee problems.
No,
Am
it's
I-
either you are amputated, you know what I mean, double amputated or something like that.
That's a
Carry an
2022.
oxygen tank or
That's
something.
a trike
you have your
tri-glide.
oxygen tank in the back, you know.
Kinda
That's
like in
what
Sons
they
of
call
Anarchy.
that. They call that the tri-glide right there. Now you guys know when you say trike what I think about.
Yeah, a real trike, not these things.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's real trike.
Technically, that's a real trike. It's just
That,
ugly.
that's Harley Davidson. Oh yeah, an old VW chopper. That's Harley Davidson trying to steal from the old school guys.
Totally.
So,
That's
what's
crazy.
your guys' idea on the culture? What's your guys' idea on the culture focusing solely on Harley?
Well, you know what? That's why I brought up the CB 750. Is a lot of people don't know they made some kick-ass engines where you can put, one of the, this is going to sound weird, is when I was at the Midwest Chopper Fest, you could see all the true bike builders out there. Am I right or wrong, China? It wasn't like you seen this OCC bullshit on Discovery. These were guys that put love into their choppers. It was bare bones that I remember and you remember.
Mm-hmm. Well, I like the fact that they put more detail into their bike and not worried so much about the paint job.
Yeah, you're talking about pre-84s.
Yes.
Where rattle cannon it and all that kind of stuff.
Oh,
I think there's
like
a
a
culture.
rat bike?
I think there's a culture behind not only bikers but the motorcycle builders themselves have their own culture.
like a
I
subculture.
Yeah, it's a subculture within the scene, the bike builders, especially if you get the older guys that are throwing down and all that shit. You know, I'm talking about guys that know how to weld their own frames together. A lot of people don't know how to weld their own frames.
No, most bike builders nowadays, what they do is they just put on snap-on parts. You know what I mean? They're not actually welding frames. They're not actually building anything. They're just putting together and wrenching on some mirrors and stuff. You know what I mean? Like they're not really doing anything custom other than swapping out parts. Okay. Anybody can really do that and make a bike look cool. Okay. It's about actually making the product. That's the difference between a real bike builder and somebody that just snaps on stuff.
And you've seen some real bike builders out there.
And they were nice guys too.
Uh-huh.
So a month ago, I went to Born Free Chopper Fest, and they had bike builders from all over the world come out to California to show off their bike builds. And one of my favorite ones, you know, my name's Chino, is the Japanese bike builders. They come out with some really crazy ideas. Like there's this one that was.
You know what? Actually, Chino, hold on a second. You know what? I'll go over and I still got a thing where I want to line up and do a show on one of the bike builders at Midwest Chopper Fest, and he's gonna show us how he chops out a frame and cuts it up and welds it and stuff. But I'll let you go again, Chino. But you know, with the Japanese, they're hardcore into American culture and stuff. That's why right now they're like 30 years behind. They love the old Elvis shit, but that's what they're getting into with the bikes. But go ahead.
Right.
They have a crazy like cholo scene too. Like
they do.
Japanese
they do.
cholos. They look Mexican and gangster.
And they really all do they really
with
carry
the flannels
like the real cholo look. You know what I mean?
Do you? Here's the thing, and an honest question: do you consider cholo bikes a chopper?
No.
Yeah.
No, I consider a cholo bike a Vikla. A Vikla is a Vikla.
Cholo Viklas.
Those are real Mexican heritage motorcycles. I do not believe that choppers are in that category. No.
Well, like Andrew said, the Tom Bugle style, that's the type of choppers I remember, but I don't consider a cholo a chopper at all.
No, me neither.
It's a different class, don't you think, China?
I don't have a clue what
you know, cholo with the big ass ape hangers and the big ass.
Think of Mayans MC.
Yeah,
I wasn't a fan of that show.
But think of the motorcycles in it, and those are Viklas.
The ape hangers way up.
Some
high.
are Viklas in there, some aren't. But yeah,
yeah. I'm not thrilled about those.
They're a more modern type of deal.
I think they look stupid.
Well, that's if you notice as we progressed in the scene, we added more and more to the bikes instead of less and less. See, choppers was just a bare bone what you needed to get by. Right. You know,
it was just utility, right? It was just utility.
Now you just add on big time to everything.
Well, that's why even to this day, I have stuck with the Dyna because I don't even listen. Obviously, there's no radio. There's none of that stuff. Like I like it being radio. I know you do, but yours is custom. You know, but at the same token, I wouldn't want that. I don't want to have all this extra stuff on my bike. I want to ride my motorcycle. You know, I'm not here to play with my radio stations. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to ride.
Well, take this for instance. Now, this is how tough bikers were 60s, 70s, 80s. Imagine riding this cross country on a long ass ride. Hold on a second. Here we go.
You're going to show me some hardtail.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah,
Easy
no.
Rider.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
That's a panhead.
Yeah.
Here's another one. This is a 53.
It looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. I would totally ride it, and I would have a great time right here in my own city.
I have a question. For you, Hollywood. Why on earth would you ask Mike, of all people, if he would ride a kickstart bike, knowing
You can always freaking convert it to electric, but you
my
imagine
goodness.
and the
Hey.
old lady,
I want to see
The
Mike.
audacity.
I want
You
to
know
see
what?
it.
You guys are lame. You guys think that I couldn't do it? I can outkick a fucking motorcycle way better than all four of
I
you guys.
am not saying that you cannot do it. You could do
Now
whatever you
look
put
at
your
that.
mind to, bro.
the front end on this
I'm
one.
just saying I don't think you would want to.
No, I
And I
wouldn't
th-
want to. You're
I
right.
actually
You're right.
think
I
this
wouldn't want to.
I actually think this is a Triumph, if I'm not correct here. I can't see that good, but yeah.
Scroll up just a touch. It's a Honda.
Oh, that's the Honda
Like I
CB450.
said, the Honda CBs.
But they did have the Triumphs out there too. See, I got to get fucking glasses now.
You have them.
If you go down that third one, that one was really cool.
Which one?
The third one down. One.
Not that
Oh,
one.
the-
Not that one. One more.
Next one.
That one?
Yeah.
That one. I really like that one. Just without the
You
colors.
are a fruity guy. I know.
He said without
It
those
looks
colors.
trippy.
He's in the
It looks
Marines.
trippy.
He's in the Marines. You know, he's a little fruity. It's okay.
It does look like
Hey,
somebody.
It's
used to
not
box
gay if you have
it
boot bands on,
before.
right?
Now you see what's under it, right? We used to actually
All
say
the oil.
all the oil you left freaking your mark and stuff like that. But when somebody says chopper, that's what I see.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Not the lane.
Oh yeah, like the hippie bikes.
And then look at this one
Poncho
here.
said he's going to send you a picture of his bike.
Here's one right here. This is
Draw
that's
some
how
acid.
women used to, right?
Yeah.
You think you've done that, China?
Shit, yeah. On the
See, that's
on the back fender.
see, like right there, that style right there, that looks exactly what like. I mean, I'm sure other parts of the country are just like it too, but that's kind of like what I remember seeing over here on the West Coast.
Where it was bare bones, you to see there wasn't that many
Yep.
accessories to it.
Yep, that's
Same
exactly
thing there.
it.
Look at that. What is that? That's a 6-foot front end?
That's
I
a
like the
pretty.
pictures, how it just shows how women
See,
just
that's-
flock to the
I
bike.
bet
That's-
you got Huntington Beach right there, Chino. I bet you.
That's the kind of
I don't know, it
kind
kinda
of
looks like Oceanside.
bikes that Andrew and all them build right there.
Yeah, Dirty Knobs wants to know where did they all go?
Now here's another one. Here's the Honda I was talking about.
Yeah, those four. The
That's the 750s right there.
that's a 4-cylinder, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, those things are like insane.
That one's really
So
cool.
that's an evolution right there. We've seen evolution in the last 40 years on these bikes.
Oh yeah, big time, right? I mean, we went from stuff like that to just like straight plastic.
And
You know what I mean?
the Sons of Anarchy looking bikes.
Definitely could be Long Beach Marion for sure too.
Rick Fairless, I remember interviewing Rick. His choppers are painted that way.
Mm-hmm.
So they are kick-ass freaking bikes right there. But it has kind of come full circle, China, where, you know, Harley started off as bicycles with engine, and now you see them all over the damn place.
They're
Little
everywhere.
80cc things.
They're everywhere around here. I think I've seen at least a dozen of them in our town alone.
I got to get me one of them.
You look stupid.
I probably stupid. I'd paint a Harley Davidson tank on there.
He'd put a Harley Davidson sticker on it and call it a day.
Yeah, slap it, bam. All right, we're good.
You get like 150 miles per 1 gallon on that.
I'm
damn
sure you do on those things. Boop, 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 boop. You know, just they're great.
thing. You wouldn't ride one of them,
I
Chino?
totally would.
Mike
I
would.
would absolutely ride one of those. Those are like my dream bike right there.
You know what? Instead of getting a freaking moped for you, I'm gonna get you one of them.
Fuck
Yes, yes, that's a good idea, Hollywood. That's a good idea for her.
It's an
That-
80cc.
That's some bullshit right there.
No, it's an
you would
80
enjoy it
cc.
better. You would enjoy
No, I
it better,
wouldn't.
China.
No, I
You know,
wouldn't.
my daughter has a 50.
You would
My
love it.
daughter has a chopper. She's 12 years old.
Yeah, she does ride.
No, it's an
No,
80cc China, and it'd get you used to having an engine.
Stupid. No. I'm just gonna ride your fucking lawnmower everywhere.
Oh my goodness. You
Cutting the
really
grass.
should check it out. You really should check it out. I think you would really like it, China. Man, I'm not joking.
I would ride.
I think
that.
you're
I would ride it.
You're only gonna
China,
buy
I
it.
think you're cut out for more than just cutting grass.
Unbelievable.
He only is going to say he's going to buy it for me because he's.
You
the
know
one
what's
that's gonna
funny?
ride
It was
That's
the
all
last, I think, 2 or 3 years that I finally, because up to that time, I never liked radios on my bikes.
Right.
And now I can't live without the fuckers.
Right.
That is so, they're talking about evolution right there.
In my early
Now
20s, I was always like, if I wanted a radio and a windshield, I'd drive a car. And now I love my FXRT fairing and my stereo. And if I don't have it, I feel less of a biker.
Why not just have your in your helmet, your comms and your music?
It's not the same, bro.
Oh
It's
my
not the
God,
same.
it's not the same.
Is that
listen to your music blasting while going 80 on the freeway, and it is amazing.
I like it where everybody else can hear what you're listening to.
Mm-hmm.
You just like being able to
when you're
pull up
pissing
to
everybody
a
else
spot.
off.
Yeah, you pull up to us. Then what you really like, Chino, is not riding 80 with that. What you like doing is you like pulling up to homie spots and to bars, and it's blasting with your gangster music. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's hell yeah.
I like to be the center of attention when it comes to that.
All
like,
eyes
everybody,
on
look at
me.
me. Look at my bike. It is amazing.
And I have to agree, Rage. The new generation is into the custom scene. The custom fabrication that they're doing on the Grom is insane. That's one of the bikes I wanted to get China out, but she won't let me get it for her.
Groms are amazing too. I think those are the best. Learning how to stunt. If you like love popping wheelies and stuff like that, that is the bike right there.
So when I was in fab school in Rancho Cucamonga, there's an entire like motorcycle club of nothing but Ruckuses and Groms.
Yep.
And all of them are custom. And
Yep.
it's crazy.
And
But
they're
that-
very expensive.
Watching
That-
40 people stunt in the road in Groms.
That'll help her learn how to ride a bike, though.
It
Them little
totally would,
Groms.
because you don't have to obviously pop wheelies, China. But what I'm saying is they're great. They're great motorcycles to learn how to, actually ride. They're not too heavy, obviously, and you get used to being on two wheels with something with an engine. And they go a little quick. I promise you can go on the normal. You can go on the normal street and be just fine.
I wanted a scooter so I could start my own club.
Hey, China.
What?
China. I started on a Dyna, so you should start on a Dyna, and then we could ride together. You could get on a Dyna. You could be China, and I'll be your co-rider, and I'll be Cochino.
You're stupid.
Going through history, though. Start with Chino here. What would be your dream bike?
My dream bike would probably be. I still really like my Dyna. That's been my dream bike. That's why I've rebuilt it 3 separate times. But probably a knucklehead, like on a pucko frame and king and queen seat. Stretched out.
I have
forks.
to agree. At 46, I fell in love with over at the Chopper Fest. I fell in love with that fucking bike. What about you, Mike?
It'd be some sort of FXR. I'm a Dyna bro at heart, guys. I'm sorry, everyone. I know I'm a Dyna bro. It's
not our fault you're gay, but go ahead. It's
Dyna Bros Unite. Gay.
Did you hear what
not
he
gay
just
if
said?
you wear boot bands.
Did you hear what this man just said? All right, we're going to get you back later, Hollywood. We're not going to do this here right now. Well, I'm going to get you later. Don't worry. You think that I won't play? I got you. Take your little sofa down the road.
Little Mikey's mad, son.
He's just mad because his bike can't go as fast as ours.
Dude, try to put that freaking thing against my freaking CVO, dude. See where you get.
Okay.
Do you think my bike can't keep up?
I know your bike can't keep up.
Oh my God. What? Okay, you
It's
guys
you
are
that can't
all going to
keep
be
up with your
embarrassed
bike.
when this one-legged motherfucker outrides all of you guys. Watch, I'll be doing high Charlies, I'll be doing all sorts of burnouts, and you guys are going to be sitting there going,
So out of all the year bikes that you could choose from, you just go with your freaking Dyna?
Not the one I have now.
I would.
No, it would be an
The one I have
FXR.
now.
All right, let's take a little poll here.
Morbic says a 1955 Super Glide.
Let's take a little poll here with everybody, China included. I want a yes or a no here. This is from the Chopper Fest.
Beautiful.
What do you think? That's an old David
sporty.
Mann look right there.
Now that's a sporty, right?
Wow. No.
No.
I'm just going to keep my mouth
I
shut.
don't know. I'm listen, man. I don't know every single model of every single bike of every single custom bike. I don't know. I'm asking.
What do you like? Let's go China down first.
Well,
What do you like about this bike?
I'm gonna have to say I like the history of that bike.
I think this took the People Choice Awards. I think I'm still working through my video on this
The
one.
history behind that bike was it was built for someone that passed away. So I
wow.
like the history behind the bike.
What about you, Chino?
No comment.
What do you mean? No,
You don't like the bike.
you don't like
I
it?
like the bolts. Oh, I do. I really do. It's just I like the bolts.
Yeah.
Oh, so I got bolts all over me.
Yeah.
What about you, Mike?
Believe it or not, I'm not a fan of red. You know, I'm not a red.
It's
colored
burgundy.
kind of guy, burgundy, or I'm not. And
burgundy.
I know over there, Chino flashing his red stuff over there. I do like it. I mean, all these choppers, I love that they're obviously all rigids and stuff like that. I've never been able to ride a rigid. Hopefully one day I can.
Captain
you know.
Overkill, he just put when a Dyna bro converts to a bagger bro. I gotta get that on there somehow.
Well, that's what you did. You're a Dyna bro that turned into that. You
I
sold
never
your
rode my Dyna.
I
Mary
got
Ann.
off of the
rider.
Dyna. I got
Mary-
off of the Dyna and then got on a street glide and then realized that I missed my Dyna, so I went back to a Dyna.
This was also look at this bike right
Oh,
here
that's
with the
beautiful,
Force
too.
hammer and stuff like that. That's an old Ironhead, it looks like. I can't see though.
Hollywood.
Hail Thor.
Mary Ann has bolts on her neck and her arm.
I got them all over the place. I got
Mhm.
Swazis. It don't matter with me.
Pancho sent you pictures of his bike in your Instagram.
All right. What are we thinking here, guys, on this one?
I think, first of all, I like the color, and second of
It
all,
looks
I
all
like.
it looks rattle can, don't it?
Yes, and I like that. Obviously, those pipes are wrapped. I like that. That's cool.
So you do like the wrap pipes.
Yeah, I personally do. Yeah.
What about you, Chino?
Makes it look more outlaw, more dirty.
Yeah.
I really like it.
Yeah.
Like you actually
It does
use your
make
bike.
it look more
Like you
outlaw.
actually ride. Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, let's go to the next
Get
one
it too
here.
clean. It's just
This right here is rat all over.
Whoa. Yeah, it is. That is awesome.
I took that picture.
That
Look
is
at
awesome.
Look at the upsweeps on this sucker.
That thing is going like almost straight into the air.
I'd
That
hate to
is
be
crazy.
I'd hate to be the one on the back end of that with that pipe. Like
You couldn't be on the back of that. No way.
that would suck
No way.
ass.
That's a single
You go
seater only.
deaf. You go deaf
Mhm.
like a motherfucker.
You may be able to sit on the tank.
Hey, that'd be fun.
facing
Yeah.
this way, hugging.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'll ride backwards on the tank. We're good. Let's go.
What about that?
Oh, that is beautiful.
See, I
Wow.
knew that you would go for that
That
one.
is beautiful. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say so far that is my favorite.
How could that? If you look behind it, that was one of my favorite picks right there. That was
There's your-
Captain Over. That
there's
was
your lo-
Andrews.
There's your legs. I took that picture too, obviously.
Yeah, but the one with the black and the
Yeah, the black-
stripe.
Look at
That's
that
Andrew's bike.
in the
I
back.
got-
Yeah,
I got one.
Andrew's bike. That tank lift is insane. Look at that thing. It's almost like a 90-degree turn. He's getting every
Margaret-
bit of gas out of that thing.
Morbix says it. That one's too much bling for him.
Yeah, it is too much bling for a chopper. There's
There's
was
Andrews.
I
I
didn't-
told got one of Andrew's.
When I was judging, I didn't even know that this was his bike, and I picked this one right away.
That's cool that you didn't know, obviously. That's cool because you honestly went for it. You know what I mean?
But if you seen it in person, you got to be like 7 foot fucking tall to be comfortable on that
There's
thing.
no way I could ride that thing. I couldn't even. There's no way from where I see the seat and where the handlebars are. I couldn't even reach the handlebars.
That bike
What do
is
you
definitely
think,
not for the short kings.
What do you think? What do you think of that one, Chino?
It's cool, but it's definitely not for the short kings. I mean, I'm 5'5". I'm never going to get on that bike.
I actually watched Andrew ride that in to go put it over there, so I knew it was his bike.
Yeah, see, I didn't get to see that.
But I
didn't
watched
know.
him, and the way he like was pimping it when he was riding that bitch in there. Holy shit!
I'm telling
I
you
was
what,
like, dude, you ain't even that tall. Ow!
Andrew knows how to build a fucking bike, man.
Like he is not that tall. He is not much taller. He's probably your height, Hollywood.
I like
Yeah.
what Steve just said. Steve said, "Damn, that's chopped up for sure. Lots of framework on that chopper."
What do you think
That
of this?
one's really
That's a bob. It kind of looks like a bobber chop.
It is kind of like a bobber. Look at the suspension. I like how they did that. That's interesting.
Reminds me of Mad Max.
Mad Max, yeah. What do you think, China?
Well, obviously, I liked it. I took a picture of it.
I like the indents on the tank, especially. That's kind of that's interesting. I like how
That's
they did
one
that.
of the things that attracted me to that one is how the tank indented where everybody.
Yeah, they
else's
fabricated that. They
perfectly
put it
round.
in. Yeah,
That looks like more of a West Coast type of thing, that indent, don't it?
I don't know. I wouldn't say that, but I it's something unique at least. You know.
Mm-hmm. You
And
see
I
that
like
more
how-
in, like, the
By the
Northwest.
way, Andrew just texted me that was his brother Mud's bike, but he built it too. So that's Mud's
No,
bike.
that's the point. Is that he built it? Yeah,
Yeah.
But he wrote it up in there,
yeah.
and I was like, dude, how you fitting on there?
Now, what about this one? This is more of a newer school,
Oh,
I
I
don't
love
know.
the turnout on that too.
the 80s style paint job is what I'm thinking.
That seat's
Wow.
cool as hell.
Yeah,
reminds me
that's
of
a
that
very
comic-
beautiful bike.
That
It
seat's
reminds me
cool.
of that comic book, Spawn.
Spawn,
Remember that
yeah.
comic book? Yeah.
Look at that rear fender on that thing. It wraps
wi-
all the way around that wheel.
I wish I got a better close-up picture because the stitching on that seat was pretty cool.
Well, I like how they, I like how they bend the sissy bars and stuff like that from actual raw metal.
Right.
Mhm.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So you're
gotta
seeing a
talk
lot of evolution out there, people.
Like if you look, most of the bikes have the handmade sissy bars on there.
Was that a V twin that was in that last motorcycle? Was that a V twin?
Let me see. Hold on. Go back.
Is that
That's
like a 103 V twin?
It looks like a
That's
Milwaukee.
definitely
8.
not a 103.
Oh, is that a Milwaukee 8?
Yeah, that's what it looks
Oh
like.
my
right?
gosh,
Milwaukee
that's
8.
crazy. Yeah, I guess it is a soft tail Milwaukee 8.
You got to remember, man, Andrew, if you guys don't know who Andrew is, he helps put on the Midwest Chopper Fest.
That's right.
He went and bought a brand new bike and just chopped the shit out of it. That's what I love, man.
That's crazy
You know,
to do.
Being at this event reminded me of the El Forasteros and some of the Goose, how they built their bikes up.
That's why your
Especially-
phone's blowing up. Everybody's sending you pictures on Instagram of
Yeah.
their bike.
Everyone's sending pictures of their bikes right now, guys.
I'll
I
get
sent a
to
bunch
them.
of videos from Born Free. I sent a bunch of videos on our Instagram page.
All right, cool.
Or Instagram chat.
What do you think about this one?
Oh, look at that tank.
Reminds me of Hot Wheels.
Yeah, that's cool. I like it. I'd totally
I
dig it.
kind of like the wide tires. The
Whoa,
knobs.
look at the
I like the bars.
front forks. Look at those front forks.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That was-
interesting.
Those are some
I like the
fabricated
bars.
forks.
There's
so guys,
one.
if you're sending your
Hey,
if you're sending your motorcycles, guys, send your motorcycle pictures to my Instagram. I just put it into the chat for you guys.
Yeah, that way he can put them up.
Yeah,
That's
send it to me.
It's like it has a
Me
suicide
too.
on that.
Oh, what a paint job.
That paint job's gorgeous.
That is. Look at I love those short shot pipes that are like like a V. You know,
He's got a good bend on them.
Those are really cool. But I'd imagine that you'd feel some heat from that exhaust.
Look at that one right there.
Wow, that's
gorgeous. How you guys know why I like these type of choppers and stuff. Go ahead and show some of there's some of the baggers.
Yeah, they're in the background.
Yeah, they're in the background where they should be.
No, this is a chopper fest. This is a chopper fest, respectfully.
Yeah, this is where this was real early in the day.
This was at like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the morning before anybody even came.
Actually, there is Kraut's bike right there. He's one of our listeners.
Oh, how cool. Shout out to Kraut.
That's really cool.
Yeah, that's one of our listeners' bikes right
I love that.
It's really cool. He looks like he rides it.
Yes.
There's all the homemade trophies. One of the guys
Andrew made them.
Andrew made all those trophies.
And of course.
And then you guys had your guys' setup right there, which was super cool.
Yeah, we had our setup right there.
That setup right there. Yep.
But go show some of our listeners.
If you want to pull some of the bikes up there, if anybody's sending you,
let's see if anyone has sent anybody anything. Let's see. I do not have anyone's yet. Negative. I think they sent it to you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh wait. Let's see. I have Poncho that messaged me, but no motorcycle yet. He just said it's Poncho.
Poncho,
I got him.
Oh, you know what? I can't. It kept on.
He just sent it. He just sent it to me, so I'll go ahead and do it. So I'll go ahead and share the screen. Share screen.
Road Rage sent me a picture of his, but I can't go on it because it says use the latest app.
Okay, I got it right here.
Road Rage, send it to Mikey.
Boom.
Oh yeah, Yamaha Bolt right there.
There's your son.
You know what? It's so interesting of how the different manufacturers, you can still chop out them bikes the way you like them.
Guys, send all of your pictures to Ball Valve TV right there on Instagram. So, anyways.
Who has the Lightning Bolts bike? Dirty Knob wants to know.
That was the People's Choice over at Midwest Chopper Fest. That was more of a David Mann style.
Yeah, those were all really, really, really cool, and I'm sure more even showed up.
The guy that owned that bike was talking to Hollywood. I can't remember what his name was, but
he told me the story behind it and stuff.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's a whole big story behind that.
Well, that's what I like. You know, there's, and I'm not going to hit on cholos, but there's more of a story behind these type of bikes, these choppers, than there are these newer ones where, like you said, but you still have to have some craftsmanship as far as the cholo bikes are concerned too.
Big time. I mean, a lot of these guys are doing special engraving work on every bit of chrome. I mean, like your handlebars, everything is engraved. I mean, these guys are spending hundreds of thousands of dollars, you know, for real, hundreds of thousands to get these bikes, and they're spending 10, 20 years building them. It's insane.
These Viklas are amazing.
They are amazing. Some of the most custom, insane. It's the same class as like an insane lowrider. You know what I mean? It's the same exact class. You know what I mean? They go hand in hand. Those kind of bikes, those Viklas, they're all about the insane stripe and or paint jobs and all that $10,000-$20,000 paint jobs. They're all about getting crazy with that stuff, especially with the engraving.
But when, you know what, when I go out and interview Andrew out at the shop and stuff like that, you'll see his actual shop where he builds the bikes. And, you know, like he said, with the newer stuff, you have to have all kinds of tricked out tools for it. But we'll get a little background on Andrew. I think it's going to be a great interview.
I think that would be really cool to do.
See behind the scenes of a shop that where they actually cut their own frames, and they're really in the tradition and style of Tom, is what I think. Now, you younger ones probably don't know who Tom is, but he was like the king of choppers to a lot of us. So he was
awesome.
Yeah, he was El Forastero, and a lot of the bikes that you see out there is, you know what, life imitates art, I guess you can say. Like you're talking about with the Cholos, the Mayans brought that to the forefront. And then, of course, you had Easy Riders that brought the choppers to the forefront. So, yeah, life imitates.
Sons of Anarchy bringing the Dinos to the forefront.
Yeah, well, it's true. Even though it was entertainment, well, look at the Wild Ones.
But the street actually did all of that, and then the movies reenacted the exact same stuff. I mean, same thing with SOA. They mimicked a certain club that I'm not going to mention, you know what I mean? And they mimicked that. And then same thing with the Mayans, they mimicked that, you know?
Yeah, but I'm talking about the motorcycles themselves.
Right. But they're the ones that put it out in the forefront, like showing everybody.
Yeah. But anyway, that is the show for today. That is a impromptu B-can type of deal. So
it is what it is.
We do what we do. You know what I mean? Right. We do it live.
But what do you think of the bike? I actually had that 750 built for me out of an old ass one.
You got to find one of the pictures.
I got to find the pictures of that one. It was then I had an old Ironhead Sporty built into a chop. I got to get those pictures for everybody. But anyway, thanks for everybody sticking around and listening to us rumble on and stuff like that. Great second segment, if you ask me. Motorcycles, you talk them. I love them. Anyway, we'll catch you guys later. Have a good weekend, all that good stuff. Rock on.
I say goodbye, vamoose, adios, ciao, so long, get your hat jack.
#1 internet biker radio show is now available on Spotify and all major platforms, including iHeartRadio, iTunes, Stitcher, and more. Don't forget to become a subscriber on any one of these platforms so you can